Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome to our star ratings for WWE Backlash France. Oh my goodness, like
Hot.
a wonderfully fresh croissant, Larson. The star ratings are.
We're literally
So
recording
fresh.
these after the show, right after we did a recap. This is what?
Goodness.
An hour after the show has ended?
Yeah, I don't know when these are going to go live,
They're
but
first
in
thing
terms of,
Sunday
like,
morning. I'm going to get up Sunday morning, I'm going to put them together, and out they go.
boom, out they go.
But they're recorded immediately, so they're fresh and hot. Unlike those other guys.
Other guys. That's right. Yeah, I just wrote down my star ratings.
I have them on phone. Let's start with the first match. It seems like a good place to start. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that was Bloodline getting the win against Kevin Owens, Randall Keith Orton. Steve, what'd you give this particular bout?
I thought this was awesome. I thought it was exciting. I thought that the action was action. And you know what I loved about it, too? It was like a street fight, no DQ situation. So we didn't get any of those dumb hot tags because I hate hot tags. I gave it 4.25 stars.
4.25. I'm not that far off. I gave it 4.5. Intensity.
I was close. Yeah, I almost gave it 4.5.
Intensity. When we have a feud such as this, where someone, Kevin Owens, gets violently attacked, busted open at the hands of the other team, Bloodline, I want to see the intensity in the actual match that matches what preceded it. And I felt like this delivered and then some. I like the idea. We thought we were getting a regular old tag match. But because of what? The intensity of the feud and the dislike between the participants, they couldn't wait to fight and led directly to a street fight. It was all over the place. It never let up. There was creative spots. There's a lot to like about this match. It was wildly fun, even though it was really long. It never wore out its welcome, and it never got boring. 4.5 star match from me.
Yeah, they didn't want any of that stuff where people are just standing there on the apron. Oh, please tag me in. No, none of that. It was just you go over there, y'all just do your thing.
Go to the crowd, go on the floor, maybe in the ring if you want to. Set up some chairs, a table or two.
High marks for that match.
Exactly. 4.5 for me. Next up for the WWE Women's Championship, got the champion Bayley successfully defending the title against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Another really excellent match. I thought this was really, really good. Everybody got an opportunity to showcase what they can do. There were some twists and turns. And having Bayley get the roll-up win over Naomi keeps the door open for more matches between them. And especially with Stratton not being involved in the finish whatsoever, she can say, well, I didn't lose this match. I still should get another shot at the title. So it's a match that was really good. Will lead probably to more matches between the three of them. And everybody's doing really excellent work. I'm still invested in the story and where it goes. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was awesome.
I gave it just short of that. I gave it 3.75. Mainly because I do think that there probably could have been a little bit more. I don't know. You know how they do the triple threat thing when two of them are friends, and it's like, oh man, now they're gonna have to fight each other. They were trying to roll each other up a lot, which is in keeping with their characters. But I kind of feel like they're it's maybe lacked that moment where it was like, oh crap, we have to fuck each other up now. So I think it could have got a little bit more heat, and maybe they'll revisit this. Maybe Naomi's going to be like not satisfied. Like, you know what? I still like you. That's why I gave you a hug at the end. Well done. But I still want to beat you. And they'll turn that corner, and this will be step 1 in that whole process. Regardless, I thought it was an awesome match. 3.75.
It was great. Next up for the World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest retains against Jey Uso. Steve, what'd you give this one?
Again, not a bad match on the card. I thought this was really good. I thought the finish where Judgment Day had Priest back, even though he hates that, but still, like it allowed him to get this win. Jey looked really strong. We had a kick out. We had a couple false finishes. I'm debating between 2 scores here. Yeah, I gave it 4. All right. I thought it was just one of those really solid, awesome matches. Had the right amount of heat, I thought. False finishes. Yeah, no, I gave it 4 stars.
Just a little below that for me, 3.75. I thought it was really good. There was a lot to like here. I'm curious to see where this Priest storyline goes with the rest of Judgment Day, I mean, I'm sure at some point it's all going to fall apart, especially without Rhea there to hold it all together. And even though Jey Uso took another loss in a huge match, it was a fantastic showing for him. If not for JD putting Priest's foot on the bottom rope, he would be World Heavyweight Champion right now. So even though Jey took the L, he comes out of this looking like a championship contender on Raw, justifying the first overall pick. Really solid bout, 3 3/4. Next,
bitch.
Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are your new women's tag champs, defeating Asuka and Kairi Sane. There was a lot to like in this one. I know a lot of people are going to focus on that stretch where things got a little, messed up. Miscommunication. But I felt like once they worked past that and got back on the path they were, probably planned to be on, I thought it delivered, and I thought the finish was absolutely spectacular. With Jade hitting the Jaded on Kyrie and Asuka eating the KOD on top of Kyrie, leading to the win. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was a lot to like about this match.
This was tough because I went through like a bunch of different scores.
Yeah.
Kyrie and Bianca need to not wrestle anymore.
It's weird. Their chemistry is not the best.
And like, I don't like to pin blame on people, but like Kyrie is kind of a mess, dude. She is, dude. From a character standpoint, I love her so much. She's so much fun. But like the chemistry she has oftentimes in the ring is just kind of like, it throws things off, I feel. She seems to be the common. I gave it 2 3/4 because I don't even think it was just that stretch. I thought the finish was a 4-star finish.
Yeah.
It was an awesome finish.
It really was.
But like, there were other parts of the match too. Like when she overshot the bit on the outside, like almost like if that was her knee and not her thigh to Bianca's face, that would have messed things up in a major way. Yeah. So I gave it 2 3/4 largely because the finish was so good. Yeah. And there were other bits to like in the match. Like Bianca is just a fucking joy to watch wrestle. And Asuka is a joy to watch wrestle. And I like how well Jade is coming along. And there have been times when I see what it is with Kairi Sane. But some of the chemistry she has with some people in the ring is just fucking off.
It's a little off, yeah. It is off.
So I gave it 2 3/4. I feel like with a different set of opponents, Bianca and Jade are going to be so much fun as a tag team. I can't wait to see them develop. Their chemistry is going to be so good.
Indeed. The
chemistry between this team and the other team, though, just kind of off, and the ref didn't help things. So, yeah, I gave it 2 3/4.
All right, not too far off. Let's talk of the main event. Cody Rhodes retaining Universal Championship against AJ Styles. Steve, what'd you give this one?
Dude, I love this match. It was 27 minutes. I didn't feel like it felt like that. I think that these two guys, there's that like intangible thing, right? Where people that are really good at wrestling, that have really good chemistry, that are used to that like New Japan thing where it's like you're going to have a lot of time for this match, they know the peaks and valleys. They know how to tell the story. And they know how to turn 27 minutes into the exact opposite of a slog. You know what I mean? That's this match. I give it 4.5 stars because I thought the thing that I was lacking obviously was
drama.
Is AJ going to win this thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that would have pushed it further along.
Yeah.
But to get this kind of star rating from me, even though the foregone conclusion is a factor in it, it's a damn good match.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. 4.5 stars. There's a lot to like. You never felt the length of it.
It didn't.
And you're right about them nailing the peaks and valleys, the back and forth. The intensity was there, even though it wasn't necessarily there in the build up to it. And if not for the lack of drama, and it could have potentially got a higher star rating. But at the same time, it never really was a situation. At no point did AJ hit a Styles Clash, hit a phenomenal form, or lock on a calf crusher. So it wasn't even like Cody was in ever a position where he was seemingly close to losing the match.
Yeah.
I feel like they got to give us those moments to put some measure of doubt, however small in our minds, that Cody won't win. And AJ never got those moments. So perhaps, if there was a false finish here or there, a near fall for AJ, maybe it would have bumped this up more because otherwise it was really, really good.
Yeah, it's interesting. They didn't even have he didn't properly, or he never executed a Styles Clash.
Nope.
He kicked out of a 450, but not a phenomenal forearm.
Yep.
And yet still this match was awesome. So they protected AJ by having Cody successfully be able to avoid or counter all that stuff. I mean, the 450 he kicked out, obviously, but like the forearm in this clash, that's the big
Those
stuff.
are the finishers, yeah.
Yeah. AJ has shown that he can put on 100 pounds of muscle. I know I'm exaggerating.
A lot of muscle, though.
And still be AJ Styles. And so much of it is just the psychology. It's the story that they can tell in there. And yeah, you love to see it. Awesome match. And if this is what we can expect from the Cody Rhodes era, I'm here for it, man. I think it's great.
back.
Throw your ones up for Cody Rhodes.
No, I'm not doing that. That's not how it works.
Because all it took was one crossroads to get this
It did
guy
take
down.
one crossroads. That's not me putting my ones up. That's me saying one crossroads.
That's you got the ones up for Cody
No,
Rhodes.
I didn't raise
to
it
see
above
it.
my head. That's me putting my ones up. This is acknowledging it took. Not that's the wrong word. Recognizing it took one.
You just acknowledged Cody
No, I
Rhodes. You acknowledged Cody Rhodes.
Nope, not me.
All right. Anyways, that's going to do it. Let us know what you guys think about all these matches. What are your star ratings? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Larson acknowledged, and he threw his one up for Cody Rhodes.
No,
I'd love to see.
didn't do it. Nope.
See you guys around.
Goodbye.